tell us about the awesome watch that you can get to complement your phone, Anna.
Oh, you mean your extremely cheap $300 iWatch?
I'm so excited for that. It sounds so useful in like so many ways.
It literally has a breathing app. How exciting.
It does have a breathing app. Now, I'm going to hate on the breathing app for a tiny bit because it's like, I know how to breathe Apple. I've been doing it since I was born, like a pretty long time.
I mean, their original idea was so, like, you could, like, once a day, like, have your, like, moment of, like, calm down, peace. But, like...
But it's still, like, you can do that on your own. Like, I don't need an app to be like, breathe in. Breathe out.
It's 7 o'clock. I gotta breathe.
But honestly, I could understand for someone that maybe has a really stressful day all the time. They just need a break, and they have that on their watch. I understand it. But still, it's just like...
It's a little questionable.
It's a little questionable, but it's pretty cool, and I've seen it on some other watches as well, so I guess they were kind of just like, well, let's add it in there because everyone else kind of has it, so
we gotta
throw it in there. Now, Apple is putting Pokemon Go on the iWatch. People are excited. Their minds are blowing. It's crazy.
I mean, it's like you can just put it on, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I feel like catching Pokemon. You put it on, and you just gotta...
go on a run, and which is really funny because in the keynote, person that was presenting the Pokemon Go was deciding to show us how to hatch an egg, and he was like, well, let's go on a little run now, and he kind of just did this little shimmy, which was really hilarious because he kind of just showed everyone how to cheat. If you ever want to just, hatch a bunch of Pokemon eggs, just, buy yourself a shake weight, and you're great, and you don't have to go anywhere.
I mean, it's still exercise. You're exercising, like, your
your
arms.
biceps.
I mean...
You're going to have some great biceps from Pokemon Go, but only one arm, so choose which side you have your watch on.
Like, maybe, like, switch out, like, 1 hour this one, the other this one. I mean, but the only downside is you're not exercising
Maybe
your legs.
if you just have a really weak left arm, you can just put it on your left arm. That would be great.
Or if, like, you're a bandy, like, just put it on and just... go.
But I think it's really funny because, we can sit in our beds now, breathe, and play Pokemon Go. And then we can share it. And be like, hey, guess what, Mom? Today I breathed. Because they have the new sharing where you can share all the workouts that you've done with your friends and family.
So you can literally brag to your mom, "Ha, Mom, I, like, walked 1 more mile than you." Right? And then your mom will be like, "But I only walked half a mile. What are you talking about?"
Exactly. And the new Nike watch that they're coming out with, which is their iWatch with Nike, actually has a really fancy little feature where it will get you to get up and go. So it'll ask you, like, hey, are we going anywhere today? And it's like, no, I don't want to.
No, gracias, no.
No, I'm good. But they have a thing where if you're wearing the watch and your friend goes out on a run, it'll be like, hey, you're a mile behind your friend John. You better start running. And it's like, oh no, John's ahead of me. John is going to be so awesome. And I'm sitting here in my bed eating potato chips, shaking my arm, playing Pokemon Go.
So it's a good thing because, I mean, it's literally going to get you outside. It's going to be like, you lazy potato, get off the couch, go run. John is going to beat you. John is going to be the one that's getting all the girls, getting all the friends, getting everything, and you're just sitting there
hatching all his Pokemon eggs.
I mean, you're going to be like the Pokemon Master, but, like, no.
Well, if you're ever running and you decide you want to jump into a lake now, you can, because the iPhone and the watches are waterproof, which is pretty fancy. Mm-hmm. But I don't really know many people that jump into lakes. So they have a swimming feature on the watches for actual, like, Olympic swimming and other types of swimming. So they will actually track your strokes and other such things, which is really awesome. They have a way to now know how fast you're swimming, and it kind of changes for you rather than being, like, preset in a way. So it's really cool.
It's, like, personalized towards your own swimming, like, abilities.
Yeah.
It's not just like, okay, you have to swim this, you have to swim that. No, it's like your own thing.
They're not going to use Mike Phelps's arms for how big your stroke is. They tested a bunch of other swimmers, and they will be tracking your swimming as well. So if you're a huge swimmer, this watch is probably going to be for you. And the speakers actually in the watch are what excrete the water from the watch, which is really cool.
Magic. So that's literally how it's waterproof. So
yeah, that's pretty much how it's waterproof, because they were like, how do we get the water from the speakers. And it's like, well, speakers can just push it out.
Boom.
Super cool. Now the watches also have built-in GPS. So if you ever want to go on a hike, you can, because it's there. You can get lost, and they have a new app for it, which will tell you if you're going off track of your hike, because you can set your route, and it'll be like, hey, you're getting off trail, don't do that, you might fall off cliff, which is really cool. So
unless you already took that step and you're off the cliff.
Yeah, then you kind of just need to reassess your whole situation and see if you have really good depth perception.
But don't worry, your iWatch will be like waterproof, so it'll be like okay if you fall into like the ocean or something like that. So
off a cliff, you'll be fine. Your watch will be fine. I'm not sure about your actual physical body.
I mean, you might want to go to like a hospital or something like that.
Yeah, your watch will be great, but you should watch yourself.
Yes.
Now the watch is 1,000 nits, which is 2 times brighter than the last screen. Now, I already explained nits, so you guys should get this by now. Candles. It's the candlelight, okay? So, it's the 1,000 nits, or 1,000 candles on the screen, which is pretty cool. Like, imagine holding 1,000 candles on your wrist. That's pretty awesome. Pretty super cool.
I mean, like, I'm the coolest one. I have 2 candles on my wrist.
This was our tech news. Next week, we will be talking about STEM versus STEAM. Now, STEM versus STEAM is a pretty controversial topic right now. People are trying to add art/design to the STEM industry, which doesn't make too much sense.
It's like, but why?
¿Por qué? And we will also be talking about, are tablets disappearing? Like, we have phablets, and then we have, like, these computers that they're trying to make into tablets. And even Apple is kind of getting away from the whole completely tablet era with its iPad Pro and other such things. So are tablets disappearing? Or are any places going to come back with some fancy tablets that maybe are super cool? Or are we just going to be phablets?
Is somebody going to make a, like, reservoir for tablets?
An awesome tablet.
And help them before they become extinct?
Save the tablets!
Hashtag save the tablets.
Hashtag save the tablets. So we're really excited for all the new tech stuff that will be pushing out this year. And hopefully there will be less fails. Elon Musk, we're looking at you.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure Mark has no hard feelings that you blew up his satellite of millions and millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure he's okay with it.
I'm pretty sure he's fine.
I'm pretty sure he's still bros.
He's not mad at all.
I'm sure he did not unfriend you from Facebook.
Totally didn't. Okay, hopefully there will be more inventions and advancements in our tech industry over the next year. And thank you so much for watching our STEM news. And if you guys would like us to talk about anything, or if you just want to tell us about how good our show was,
or you just want to leave a little comment like, thank you for informing us that knits are candles or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can tweet us with the hashtag EPHS News. EPHS STEM News. Super cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. You have anything left to say, Anna?
25.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Don't forget to visit us at www.eaglepublicradio.weebly.com to find more of our high school programs. At this time, we would like to thank our CTE director, Ms. Gastion, our teacher, Mr. Sanchez, and all of our administrators at EPHS for allowing us to work on this program. Thank you. And now, for your daily viral dose.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. A baby born will die before the sin. Chocolate rain. The school books say it can't be here again. Chocolate rain. The prisons make you wonder where it went. Chocolate rain. Build a tent and say the world is dry. Chocolate rain. Zoom the camera out and see the light. Chocolate rain. Forecast to be falling yesterday. Chocolate rain. Only in the past is what they say. Chocolate rain.
Today is September 23rd, 2016, and you're listening to the very first episode of EP Folklore. The purpose of this show is to capture the known and unknown tales of Eagle Pass. My name is Regina, and I'll be your host today. Since it's almost Halloween, we decided to get into the ghost storytelling mood. Today's story was created by a coach from an elementary school not far away. The story was usually told to the students in the 1st through 6th grade.
Okay, so what's your name?
Roberto Aguirre. They call me RG.
Valeria Hernandez.
Miranda Barajas.
And what grade?